The biggest shake-up in the power of workplace relations has just passed into law. Fair pay agreements will see sector-wide employment agreements negotiated if 1,000 workers or 10% of a workforce demand it. Here's political reporter Amelia Wade.
The sands of power shifting between workers and their bosses.
Union power! Union power! Union power!
Because of this, the inking of the biggest shake-up in employment relations in a generation, fair pay agreements.
It is about the most basic and long-standing of Kiwi values, the value of a fair go.
Old-fashioned socialism. Old-fashioned socialism.
The new law means entire industries can negotiate for contracts for every one of its workers. One of the first cabs off the fair pay agreement rank will be hospitality, like Xavier Walsh, who works at Macca's.
It means that people will have the opportunity to get fair working conditions.
What the unions are taking to the negotiating table specifically for hospo is health and safety standards, bullying and sexual harassment processes, guaranteed breaks, meal allowances, overtime and penalty rates, and living wage as the starting rate. But while hospitality workers celebrate,
Yay, we finally did it. We finally actually changed something.
Their hospo bosses commiserate, saying it's costly and complicated.
They're forcing something through on the back of the trade union saying, you owe us.
We need to be clear that this industry in its current state isn't working.
I disagree. It's served us well. The current arrangements have served us well.
It's easy for a man who's paid $280,000 a year to tell a minimum wage worker that everything's okay, nothing needs to change.
While it only takes 10% of a workforce to trigger a negotiation, once an agreement is nutted out, then half of all the workforce and half of all the employers then have to sign up to it. But all of that could be undone if National gets in, because it is promising to rip up the law entirely. Amelia Wade, Newshub.